Drivers, start your engines! Welcome to Racing with Mason. In this series, you'll see yours truly, me, Mason D, on location at the track, off the pace, and in the pack, behind the wheel, over the wall. In every race, I include y'all. You ready? Let's go!
Racing with Mason. If you're looking for a real good time, Racing with Mason. We'll see you at the starting line. Racing with Mason. On the track or in the pits. Racing Mason Dixon. Get a competition fits.
Yeah, buddy. The NASCAR Cup Series is the highest level of oval track racing in the country, and I'm talking real race cars, not them Indy or Formula One go-karts. Races are anywhere between 160 and 500 laps, so it's not only about being fast, it's about still being there at the end of the race. Now, most local Friday and Saturday night short track racing is made up of heats and semi-features, and a 25-lap feature is considered a long race. So in my opinion, the closest thing to a NASCAR Cup race is low-budget Enduro racing. Sure, the speeds are slower and the cars look more like Demolition Derby cars and race cars, but Grundy County Speedway Spring Fling 200 promises 200 laps around the third of a mile high-bank double track with no caution flags and live pit stops. If you've never seen an Enduro, you in for a real treat. I made arrangements with Alex Club of Club Racing to drive his Enduro car at Grundy, which happens to be his local track right down the road in Morris, Illinois. Now, I ain't opposed to driving a yellow race car. My boy Joey Logano's car and Kyle Busch's M&M machine sure did make a lot of trips to Victory Lane, but Alex's car was lacking the pizzazz I knew it could have. If I was gonna crawl into this thing, it had to look better than this. We transformed this piece of... Shh! I'm doing a show here! Go make yourselves invisible! We transformed the car into the Dale-mobile, a Dale Earnhardt Sr. Wrangler jeans throwback. Another incentive for making it look pretty is the 5 best looking cars get thrown into the beauty contest and the fans decide who gets to start from the pole position. Alex's brother Nick painted up that real pretty blue 86 and we was both wanting that pole position. For an update on the Dale-mobile, let's check in with our pit reporter. That'll be yours truly, me, Mason D. Hey y'all, we're at Grundy County Speedway in the pits. We're trying to pass inspection. Right now, they say there's an issue where they're going to give us a 2-lap penalty because in our camber, that's when the front tires, the camber's leaning a little bit too much. But Alex had drove this in Enduro and he got crashed a whole bunch. So it's like that's what knocked it out. So it's like trying to do an alignment out here in the country. Anyway, we're going to try to get this little adjusted. Got to take it through tech in a little bit. Got a driver's meeting in a half hour. So going to be getting suited up soon. And we in the beauty contest, so hopefully we could start from the pole, but that's like starting 2 laps back. So. Yeah, I'm excited. We're going to be racing 200 laps. I got my penalty waived, so we starting at the front. Here we go. Hey y'all, look who won the beauty contest. I'm on the pole position. We start from a dead stop, like a drag race, and I couldn't hear the fan countdown, so it's tough knowing when they're gonna throw that green flag. I was in 3rd place coming out of turn 4, but watch how quick I go from 3rd to 5th at the start-finish line. Early in the race, I pushed it a little too hard and spun into the infield, but with no caution flags, everybody just keeps on motoring on. I watched the whole field drive right on by. Good thing I didn't hit that light pole. With 38 cars in the field and we all going for the same real estate, sometimes the racer was tighter than my laundry indicating underwear. You know, the pair you have to wear because you ran out of the ones that fit. Whoops, sorry, I forgot I had that rearview mirror. Glad I didn't get clobbered, but I thought I'd search for a faster groove by going up high. Nick Club had a faster car than me, so anytime I saw blue, I got out of the way. The last thing I wanted to do was get that club family chasing after me with their clubs. Now, unlike NASCAR, we can't have spotters and two-way radios or even phones in the car. Alex saw my right front tire go down, but I made a whole nother lap before I even realized it. The pits are outside the track between turns 1 and 2. I was slowing down to come in, but the flagman threw the black flag just to make sure I got off the track. Now folks, this right here is what we call a sponsorship opportunity. Hello, Fix a Flat. This here's Mason Dixon, and this is how your commercial could go. Fix a Flat. Quickly and safely get you back on the road after a flat tire emergency. Our pit was way off in the boonies, behind turn 2. I considered picking up Alex's dad Brian so he wouldn't have to walk so far. And 40 seconds doesn't seem too bad, but the fast cars were turning 20-second laps, so that flat tire put me about 8 laps back. And I was already lapped several times by the leaders, but in racing, you never know what's gonna happen. Young racers out there, don't do what I did. Instead of trying to merge into speeding traffic between turns 1 and 2, I should have drove through the infield and along the apron of the backstretch to get up to speed. But with no spotter or crew chief screaming at me in my ears, I had to make my own decisions out there. And I made some bad ones. Even though I wasn't battling for the lead, I sure did have fun out there. I noticed the car starting to sputter and cut out coming out of turns 2 and 4. I'd put that pedal to the floor and the engine gave me nothing. Reminds me of being in a relationship. Go figure. I was running door handle to door handle with one of the leaders when they throwed that red flag. Now, you ain't supposed to slam on the brakes and cause a bad wreck, but you do have to stop as quickly and safely as possible. You see that red number 4 in front of me? That's what we call cheating. They only throw the red flag for really bad wrecks, dangerous debris on the track, fires, and in this case, when we make it to the halfway mark. At the midpoint of the race, they stop the race and bring everybody into the pits. We get a 10-minute break to fuel up, change tires, and service the car. I told Alex about the engine sputtering, and he said he'll put fuel in. But do you see him grab a gas can? Friends, never pass up an opportunity to better your position. Like I did right here. Yeah, buddy. With 100 laps down and 100 to go, we line up once again in turn 4 for our second restart of the race. Now friends, I don't know if I was in this feller's way, but he turned me sideways and I kept that pedal buried and held on to it. Now that's how you drive a race car. And I'd soon find out that wasn't going to be my only altercation. That light pole was coming up fast, but I gained traction and drove it back out of the swamp. Remember when I told you about that sputtering? Well, the problem just got worser in the second half of the race. So I pull it into the pits, but nobody's around to help push me to the nearest gas station. Wait, is that Alex way down there in that pink shirt? Oh hell, this is gonna take a minute, folks. Come on, fire up one more time. What's it doing? Did you not see me run out of gas back there? I thought you said you was gonna fill up the tank at the break.
Rev it up a couple times. All right, go.
minutes for a gas and go pit stop. That puts me back another 8 laps. But man, did the car run good when we put gas in it. So that's all it was. I've been running out of gas on every lap since lap 43, and here I thought it was some high-tech computer sensor or something in the faulty ignition system. Sometimes it's the simplest things, y'all. But the question still remains, can I handle all this horsepower? Hey look, there's my tire tracks from my first spin. And that's how to get back on the track. I saw the checkers and not the wreckers. I want to thank Club Racing for giving me a good race car, and of course all the fans for sticking around to the end of the race. I did it, y'all. I might have been 36 laps down, but I was still running at the end of the race, and that was a victory for me. I asked fellow comedian Dominic Crumb to conduct the post-race interviews since I wanted to feel special and get interviewed. But while we wait for him to show up, how's about a little show and tell? Here's what I did to the right front tire, and Alex says, okay, you got to take it a little easy on those turns so we don't have that many spare tires. So,
ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Crumb, raving reporter, guest reporter for the Racin Mason Dixon show. Welcome to this show.
It's called Racing with Mason now.
All right, cut. Take 2. Cheese, Maron. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Racin Mason. No, wait, it's Racin Mason.
No,
Racin with Mason. Not Mason Dixon. Fix and make a. There we go. Take 3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Racing with Mason. Dominic Crumb, your guest reporter for the afternoon. Mason Dixon, you just got done completing the Endurance Race 200 here at the.
We call them Enduros because Endurance is like bicycle racing.
Really? It also describes things like porn, but that's okay. That's another subject for another day. But ladies and gentlemen, would you like to explain how was the car? How you know? I'm going to tell you from our point of view, it looks like you're a little bit squirrely. We heard you won the trophy for the most saves. How does that?
Well, yeah, I wanted to give the fans a show, and without, I mean, back Enduros, technically you can put like 100 cars out there, and it's just pure chaos. There wasn't enough spins and crashes and chaos out there, so I thought if I can like whip some donuts in the infield and just, but hey, I never lost it completely. You know, it's like I was heading towards the light pole that one time. I got a little scared, and then
you saw the light and saved it.
Coming out of turn 4, almost every lap the thing shut off. It was just shut off, and finally about halfway down the back front stretch you would fire up again, and finally I gave Alex one of these shrugs and stuff. Next time around I brought it in the pits. He knew. He brought the gas can in. We was running low on fuel. See, that fuel pickup at the screen, it was too far away. We need to slosh some more fuel in there. But showing love to Alex and Brian Club for letting me drive this. The car owner, they were 2-man pit crew, and they did real good. You know, it's like they was handling 2 cars. We had Nick Club in number 86. That was a real pretty car too, wasn't it?
Congratulations for getting the pole for the race. That was outstanding. We were very proud of you. Yeah, you get a lot of fan support there in the audience. And
well, I knew you was really loud, so I think you probably hyped everybody up, didn't you?
Yeah, and it's really bad because I took some downers before I got here today. So yeah, I had to, just make sure I was in the right zone. Otherwise, they would probably call security.
Alex, he wanted to make sure I got some donuts on the right side. That means I was passing somebody, had moved people out of the way and stuff. So there's the love mark right there. I didn't know right now if you could say praise hell, raise Dale on a family-friendly event, so we just changed it to raise L. But look at Alex, I think he probably grabbed the Sharpie and he wrote H-E-L-L. So that's real funny, Alex. I just noticed that right now. That's real cool. Go to racinmason.com and you'll find the YouTube channel. Oh, here comes the plaque. Keep it rolling. Hey, is that my plaque? Yeah, buddy. So thank you so much. I didn't know there was a plaque.
Yeah, they kind of really didn't announce it. I was waiting for Steve to announce it. He kind of never did, but he also got some spending money too.
Woo!
Look at that.
Mike, I do appreciate you.
Yeah.
You sponsored this award?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I was so excited when there was a beauty contest instead of this first come, first serve thing. I mean,
Well, you deserve it. You do.
But look, he drove for Wrangler jeans, but we changed it to Jeep Wrangler. Jeep Wrangler. Got it.
I hope you have a Wrangler.
Jeep
Do you have a Jeep?
No, I don't, but I will take a sponsorship for one.
There you go.
I'm so
If you're
honored
listening.
to win this. Yeah, buddy. It ain't first place, but it was. We started in first, and we finished.
Yeah.
So.
You made your money back and then some.
Well, I
Gas
made,
money.
I think we spent $75 just in paint. Paint's so expensive now.
You're treating Hooters tonight now, you know.
Yeah, buddy.
We're here with car owner Alex Clubb. Alex, how did he do for his first run out?
He did good. He ran all the laps, finished, got used up a little bit.
And not only did he put together a phenomenal vehicle for Racin Mason, there's no man on this planet that can rock pink than Alex Clubb can, right?
How about this? I got a pink shirt too now. Hey, and I really did this for Alex. See, Alex is going to be racing in an ARCA race on, was it Friday or Saturday?
Yep, Saturday next week.
Saturday, NASCAR weekend in Kansas, and I didn't want him to get wore out, tore up, or anything like that. So I really came in and stepped in to help Alex out.
He's such a team player.
We had to get this car ready, and we built that car in like 3 days.
Wow,
That
outstanding.
car's totally stock. Nick did a phenomenal job with
Yep.
it. You know, he's a really good driver too.
Oh, that was a fantastic race there. He had to liven it up for him. It was getting boring out there. I was just talking to the award presenter over there, and he says most of these Enduros, car parts are flying, and guys are spinning out all over, and you were the only guy really spinning out, so you had to bring in some excitement, you know.
We had a good day. I'm happy. Both cars finished the race. That's our main goal, is to finish, and
Awesome.
did good. Nick finished 5th. Not sure where Mason ended
Awesome.
up. Yeah.
Well, you did a great job today. That's great. Good luck with the Hooter sponsorship. We hope that deal works out really well for you. There's about at least 2 dozen ladies that want to talk to you now. So we're going to let you go so you can start signing some autographs.
I clocked my fastest lap with only 4 laps left in the race, 21.662 seconds at 54.843 miles per hour, and the fastest lap in the race was a 19.327. I finished 27th out of 38, so I certainly want to improve on that. But with 4.5 spins, a flat tire, running out of gas, it was all about putting on a good show for the fans. And that's also what we're trying to do here. We'll see you next time on Racing with Mason.
Racing with Mason, the laps have all been run. Racing with Mason, on deck we had some fun. Racing with Mason, we'll see you down the road. Racing Mason, Dixon, go watch the next episode.
Yeah, buddy, let's go racing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.